Hey, everybody. Welcome to the New Year's Eve Chillin' Chat. Let me go ahead and see who the heck I have got here in the chat room. Looks like first in was Nick's Reviews, wishing us a Happy New Year. Looks like I've got Pixelated Traveler here. Let's see, Brady Goat, LFG 2025, Thor KC. We got hours to go. I remember that. 2020, 24 hours to go. Yep. They also had one of those for COVID, if I remember correctly. I forgot how it went. Happy New Year from my family. MSU Rich. I think he's going to sing the whole song for us via chat. Nick's Reviews 2020-24 in the rear view mirror. Amen. Happy New Year to you, Miss Brooklyn. I'm going to be celebrating an hour ahead of you because you are hanging out there in the central time zone. But hey, I'll be sure to wish you a Happy New Year, at least in my time zone. I don't know if I can stay up for yours. I'm still exhausted from the trip. What's up, Biggie D? Good to see you. Sorry I'm not playing any golf tonight. Anybody else, welcome to play it. I'm just going to spend the evening with the wife after the show here, watch some New Year's Eve rocking, New Year stuff. But speaking of golf, oh man, this really bums me out. I had a whole cool thing set up here and I lost it. I'm going to set up a goal tonight for Super Chats. No obligation whatsoever. I'm testing out a feature here that YouTube asked me to test out, so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put down for 20 Super Chats, $5 minimum. Again, don't expect to get it anywhere near that. I will host a walkabout late night walkabout game. On a Friday night. And by anybody in the room that needs the DLC, a copy. Boom, hitting start goal here. Let's see how this thing works, how it shows up. All right, I'm clicking set goal. Let's see if it shows up. So far, this is not working very well. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Heck, are we still online? Check 1, 2, 3. Let me look at my iPad here. Yep, we are still online. I'm wondering why this is not working. I keep hitting start goal and it doesn't work. Well, darn it to heck. YouTube, it's not working very well. Just thought I'd let you know that. All right, gang. So I don't have anybody. We still are live. I don't have anybody here as a co-host tonight. So if this mic's not working, I don't know. Hey, Polo, good to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let me try this start a goal thing again. Let's try it one more time. Goal 25, 1 hour, and start. Yeah, it's not... it is not letting me do these goals thing. Oh, well. I guess that feature's... Oh, YouTube wants me to log in again. Of course they do. You ever notice how Google will go ahead and ask you to log in at the most inconvenient time? You've been logged in for all day long, and you're trying to do something, and then it goes ahead and goes, I need to verify it's you. Hate it when that happens. Hey, Joel, what is up? Hope the microphone's still sounding as sexy as it did last week. Rich Wadello did tell me it sounded pretty darn good compared to the old microphone, so I am going to stick with this hardware format. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Finally let me do the goals thing. Let's see how it pops up in here. It says Rascal just started a goal. All right. I'm going to click on it, see what it says. I will host a late night walkabout on Friday night and buy anybody in the room that needs the DLC a copy. Amen. That's it. Oh, I'm not sending myself a super chat. Wait, hold on there. Yeah. No, today is no co-host Tuesday. It's the last day of the year, last show of the year, so it is just a, chill and chat with you guys. I want to say hi, hang out with my friends for a little bit before I sit down and hunker down to watch the New Year's Eve, Rockin' New Year's Eve thing with Ryan Seacrest. And starting the night off is some more of the Screwball Eggnog. Wow, that stuff is... I think our friend Rebel called it right when he said this is latex paint. Oh, let's see what else is going on here. Happy New Year from Gamer Fridge. Joel's saying it's a Lord of the Rings kind of day. Were you off today? I worked full day today. So I'm kind of just going to, end the day with you guys before watching that ball come down tonight. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Did I eat paint chips as a kid? I don't remember if I was told to or if I just did. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it had to be the lead ones because they were crunchier. The lead, the paint without lead, very boring, very just flaky. So yeah, I would say paint chips. All right, haven't worked since Christmas. Okay, yeah, I'm beyond that whole kid thing. Although I did go down to Mississippi to see my kids and my grandkids. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Tommy boy, why? All right, I did not come up with any cool. Whoa, just shook the shite out of that desk. Any cool topics for tonight? Again, being co-hostless kind of makes it hard to come up with something good like that. I saw you were making the Cincinnati Reds clock for a friend. I saw the video of that being made, and it looked pretty slick. I was wondering why Cincinnati Reds. Now you tell me. For a friend. Pixelate Travels been updating his modified Legends HD. New, more powerful SSF, the AC/DC topper, addressable LEDs. Wow, man, that is a lot. And my family putting in towards the Walkabout Fund. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit like on that. Can I do that from over here? Let's see here. It says I can. Yeah, I can't do much over here. See if I hit favorite. Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to test out how this works here. So, no, I'm not going to put you in timeout. I can click reply. See how this works. So, put that there. Burn through these comments. Gamer Fridge got the ALU from Sam's Club. Be curious to hear what you think about it, man. I've been playing with one since before they came out, and I'm loving it. Let's see. Definition of work, been on the clock for my regular shift. If that been on the clock, sure, we'll go with that. Putting some work into that ALP Traveler. Oh, yeah, my reply jumps in there. Okay. I spelled super chat wrong. Ha! That's funny. That's totally funny. Happy New Year, Papa Brad. How you liking the Sea of Thieves table? Yeah, exactly. You showed up for work. There you go. Little highs to Brad there. Some Happy New Year's from Jason, Little Alien, the #1 moderator out there in the, I'm going to say gaming community, but generally the home arcade, but dude, you rock. Cheers to you. Happy New Year's, man. Oh, I should just put this on automatic. 4K ALU or regular. There is no 4K ALU yet, so that would be just the regular. It's running the new operating system, CEHD. So a little bit different, a little A lot different built-in game list. Yeah, I like that a lot also. The deck and the bezel a lot different than before. I like the art on the side. Mine currently, if you can kind of see it over there, mine has that vinyl sheet over it that joins the two pieces. I really like the new one on the from the Sam's Club that has the art just on it, silk screened right on it. Let's see here. Oh, that Cleveland system does rock on the HD. Papa Brad thinks that Sea of Thieves is an awesome table. Yeah, totally agree on the Cleveland stuff. Ooh, let's see, popped in a 4K 144 hertz monitor. Wow, that's going to be a screamer for OTG. All right, a lot of wishes for everybody to have a happy new year. Retro Lizard's building a V Pen now. Got his Matrix kit to play with. Cool. The new My Arcade Countercade. I saw that, yes. I didn't dive too deep into it, but I did see that today. Looking interesting. Let's see. Oh, let's see. A lot of folks designed a model to hold the matrix for my ALP. Yes. See, yeah, that art is 100% better. Love it to death. Pity they didn't just include the bit LCD on the new ALU. It's one of those things like, oh God, how can I explain this? What else is like optional in some of the things out there? Okay, there's one of my amplifiers. You can't see this one, Marshall that I got for Christmas back there. But I've got a Boss Katana, high end 100-watt Generation 3 model, and they sell. I think it's like a $50, maybe $70 Bluetooth attachment you plug into the back. Lets you control the monitor, change your presets, as well as stream music to it. I did a quick little how to mount it kind of video, and I got a lot of comments. And one of the comments was, "Why didn't they include this from the get-go? Why is it an add-on?" And I'm going to say the same thing I say here about the bit LCD for the ALU. Not everybody is going to use that Bluetooth add-on, or in this case, the bit LCD. Not everybody wants to spend the extra money for that. Even if it was let's say, a little cheaper to get it, bundled in versus not, to make that your only SKU would not work out well for Sam's Club. Sam's Club doesn't like a lot of SKUs. They like to sell one of something. They don't want to sell 3 or 4 different variants typically. So, and that's just what I see as a retail consumer. Since we're talking about At Games products, by the way, I have to, divulge. Gosh, do a disclaimer. I do work for At Games. So, there, said it. All the things I say here are either public knowledge or my opinion. They are not scripted, written by At Games. So yes, as for not including the bit LCD on the new ALU, it's probably in their case a matter of cost. They did not want to go ahead and have 2 SKUs, one, we'll just call it regular, one deluxe, whatever. So yes, just buy the bit LCD as a add-on, and totally keep an eye out for sales. There's typically a sale going on every 1 to 3 months with At Games. And then you can go ahead and get it on sale. That'd be my recommendation. Happy New Year's from Goofy Foot. Goofy Foot, say Happy New Year's to the family there, especially to your wife, Gidget, for hanging out with us. Did I get it right? It is Gidget, right? Just making sure. It's been a rough weekend. I traveled 700 miles down to Mississippi to see my family, my kids and my grandkids, and I got sick on the way down there. Totally put a damper on the weekend. The man with the stash. All right, Happy New Year to Goofy. Polo, let's see. Do you think Glenn's arcade cabinet will be the best one in 2026? I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I can get one myself, But Glenn has always produced quality hardware. I mean, I've bought plenty of the GRS stuff. You can probably see the lights on my iArcade over there. Those two lights you see on the deck are for the gate switcher, the powered 4/8 gate switcher that I installed on that. I've got the I had because my Atari 1201 died. Glenn's trackball in there as well as a spinner. Always quality stuff from Glenn. So looking forward to seeing what that is. Happy New Year, heading out to Goofy Foot. Papa Brad's been playing a bunch of Atari Crystal Castle on the ALU CEHD. Okay. Happy New Year, heading out there. See, I get that. In my opinion, if you aren't getting the bit LCD, there are better multicades. I mean, again, I do work for At Games, so you're going to be hard pressed to have me tell you that it's not a good product. But obviously, I wouldn't have, worked for the company if I didn't believe in their products. So, I know there are a lot of other multicades out there that have different qualities. I know that one that hangs on the wall was pretty cool looking. The Unicos are cool. So, but I mean, the bit LCD, I'm going to be honest, it's a great piece to look at when you're not playing, but when you're playing, it's up there and doing nothing for you. So, your mileage may vary. I obviously have one up there. Unfortunately, my machine's stuck on the settings instead of where it should be to display some more stuff on the bit LCD. So I do have one. That's my own personal unit. That's not one that was provided for me. So I have it. I love it, but it's just a matter of, your tastes. There will be a second display on the 4K ALU. So that's going to be very similar to a bit LCD. It's going to be an HDMI, screen up there. So that one will be included in the 4K version coming out in 2025. At least I hope it's coming out in 2025. I, haven't seen anything since the last time you guys saw anything, so I can't say any different. Makes more sense to do the bit LCD on the next gen of the more powerful processor. Agreed. What was the 2025? Oh, yeah, I know what you meant, Paulo. Next year, sure. Need to wait for a sale for the bit LCD, but I really want it. I don't have a spare, or I'd sell it to you. I've got a spare bit pixel I'll probably be selling. Those are kind of, they are discontinued on the, from At Games. However, still works great for other things. Works great for, PCs. I had one. He's got some new tickers set up you could use for it. So I'm going to put that on eBay soon. Marquees do look really great, especially if you go ahead and roll some of your own or get some, Papa Brad. I'm sure you've got plenty of animated ones like I do. So you go over to Pac-Man, and all of a sudden, after showing the Pac-Man logo, you actually see a Pac-Man going across the screen. By the way, guys, it sounds like I'm hearing some pops on my microphone. Let me know if that's coming through bad on the stream. If that's the case, then after break or maybe just the next stream, I'll pop on a wind filter. I didn't think I needed it, but now I'm hearing some popping. Oh, Biggie D says, good video on the Sea of Thieves. There you go, Papa Brad. Okay, Joel thinks that Glenn's cab is overhyped. Empty shell, add your games. I mean, yes, but I mean, and again, you make your own cabs too, Joel. So I mean, you'd have top, notch quality as well. Glenn stuff has usually been high quality, so I'll be curious to see how his comes out. Also, if it's a flat pack kind of sale. I haven't looked at it in a while, so we'll see what that's going to be. More powerful processor is really needed as much as a marquee that matches the game. Trust me, I used mine, so I get you. Have I played Sea of Thieves yet? I've been playing Sea of Thieves for a while now. Many iterations before it got released, so I have, and I like it. Glenn's products, I think he should stick to arcade controls. A flight stick with arcade thruster. Okay, that'd be a good add-on. Bit LCD is 259 as an LPO member. That's the lowest it generally goes. Okay, good information to share. Can you bring your own games on the ALU Mini? You mean the ALU Mini, or like the one that you see back there, that Tetris one? Or are you talking about on the new ALU from Sam's Club? Because the ALU Mini, yes, you can go ahead and bring your own games, whether it be UCEs or obviously OTG. OTG? I got to double check that. Yeah, I'm pretty 99.9% sure that's got an HDMI on it, but I haven't done it in so long. Let me triple check. Why am I doubting myself? Of course, it has an HDMI input. But yeah, I've got a whatchamacallit stick in there, a USB stick with the vertical, Whopper with cheese build. Works great. You don't always have to use, coin ops to bring your own games. If you can go ahead and use the tools to create your own UCEs, even easier. Question was already answered. I wouldn't have had to get up. Do you need a GPU and Windows PC to run two screens correctly? Okay. But in this case, Joel, if we're talking about the whole BitPix or BitLCD on there, that cannot be utilized from OTG. So that's not related to this whole story. Brad states, for the money, At Games Live is a great product. If you want something more custom, Joel can make you what you want. Of course he can. It's going to be considered a second monitor by the operating system. I don't know what else you could do with it. It may be possible to address it from OTG. So in that case, on the ALU 4K, it depends on how things go. Hasn't come out yet, but it's possible it could be addressable. Totally agree. At Games LP are great products. Offer OTG to expand. They do. All right, Joel saying I'm not popping. Okay, I'm just very sensitive to it. Good, because I didn't want to put this ugly thing on this. I bought this pretty looking microphone from Sony, and I want to keep it that way. You cannot touch custom builds in the higher end of multicades. Nope. The higher end multicades, custom build is the way to go if you want what's exactly for you. Hence the word custom. Because we're going to put the existing APU in the ALU is sufficient. ALU bit LCD, it's a decent price point. Okay, so this has been talking a lot about At Games products. Wasn't on my script, so it's just I'm just going with the flow on the chat, and but full disclosure, I do work for At Games, hence why you may see me dancing around my answers, because I have to make sure I'm not saying anything I'm not supposed to say. Agreed. The stuff from Papa Brad, from Glenn Papa Brad is good. Yep. I mean, everybody uses the devices different. There's a core, I guess you want to say, audience for a stock ALU, but there's always, that's why it's an open and connected machine. You've got OTG, you got bring your own games, and so you've got a lot you can do with it straight out of the box rather than a custom build if you cannot afford one. Why does the natural history pack work on the A? Are you saying why does it not? There you go. Okay, it's way down there. That is a decision that was made to give a better experience for the HD pinball tables. You know the architecture of these devices, ALU minis, and the all the cores, the gamers, the Gamer Pro, Gamer Mini, the Core, Core Plus. Those are based on the Rockchip 3328 processor, whereas the ALP HD and the ALP Micro HD are based on the 3399 processor. And in the past, if you looked at tables released on the HD platforms for ALU and other things, we were only, most of them were only tested at 30 frames per second or promised at 30 frames per second. Versus on the 3399, you could go ahead and on those tables squeeze 60 frames per second. So at this point, the tables we're releasing are 1080p up to 60 frames per second, and that's why the line is being drawn. Combination of the processor, the 3399, as well as the fact that these pinball tables are being released for the pinball machines. So I hope that answers your question. Let me go where I was here because I jumped. I did jump. Where did I jump to? Okay, OT. Oh, there we are. Nick's Reviews says that OTG is the way. Papa Bratz is told the Bit LCD is a custom monitor with high TPI. That's why the Bit LCD was a pretty costly device. Going. Can we buy the new Zen releases through FX? FX, the platform, runs on Steam, runs PC Steam, and runs on several other consoles, Xbox, PS5, Switch. Most of the time, you cannot take your tables between those platforms. So if I bought tables on Steam, I couldn't play them on FX on Switch or Xbox. And so, the tables that are on the ALP 4KP, the 4K pinball machines, those are actually redesigned, but they are ported to work on that hardware. So there's a lot of extra development time and stuff that went into that, and they are totally, they only work on the 4KP. So the table you buy in there is not the same table that is on Steam or on one of the consoles. So they are not interchangeable. Hope that answers your question, Joel. UCEs work out of the box on the Sam's Club ALU. No advanced features needed. Amen. There's a little bit of miscommunication out in the public when those devices first came out, but you do not need advanced features to play UCEs. Works out of the box. And matter of fact, Gamer Fridge, the thing called Retro Player that actually plays these UCEs is a heck of a lot better, I think, in CEHD than on previous ALUs. Does it look decent in the built-in UI? Heck yes. I gotta catch up here, you guys. I agree. Most arcade games from the Golden Age do run great in the ALU. Atari stock games is a nice touch in the new version. Yeah, agreed, Papa Brad. And that was the thing is, did we want to go ahead and keep the tables a little more simple and, go ahead and have them work on the ALU? Or did we want to, do the best we can in terms of giving a pinball table that, you guys can enjoy? Pinball runs like crap on the ALU and the core pucks. Crap's strong, but yes, they do run, not as good, to reword that, on the cores and the ALU than they do on the ALP. Not sure if I needed the alcohol, if I needed the just the moisture. Totally. HD Pinball runs the games well. Totally agree. The chip in the Sam's Club ALU is the same as the original ALUs. It's a 3328 by Rockchip. With an HD, you can always do OTG and play the entire Zen library. Yes, you can. HD pinball play on a full HD ALP. That's the way it should be. I don't know where that's going with it, but okay. Now I want chips. Oh, I get it. Yeah, the what chip? Frito Lay. Gotcha. Oh man, we are just going rolling right down the list here. Yep, same chip going back. Agreed. Um, Nix has streamed pinball from his HD using OTG. Hey, Tony C. Good to see you here in chat. Anyone else's control panel for their ALP HD stop working randomly? Um, I mean, I've seen it. If you haven't used, I don't know if you're talking about the stock control panel or are you talking about the arcade control panel. Let me know on that one, Tony, and we'll go ahead and discuss further depending upon your answer. Yep, I agree. Pinball FX is definitely needs to be off an SSD. Although nowadays, SSD is pretty much the norm. Yep, 3328. Gosh, I need to talk faster because everyone's answering these questions before me. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, the ALP HD, that the Rock Chip 3399 was the same one the iArcade was running on. The iArcade. If it wasn't for seeing those, here, in my house, I got that one. I got another one you can't see, the Space Invaders. Sometimes I forget about them, but still love what I can do with with what I've got in that Dragon Layers back there. Newest, yes, the ALU 4K is going to be based on the 3588. Confirmed. Some streamers that rhyme with Mickey C, the game weenie, do not even give accurate information on BYOG. You do not need advanced features to run your own games. We've been trying to make sure everybody knows, the skinny on that one, Brad. It wasn't miscommunicated by us; it was misunderstood, and we're just trying to make sure that everybody knows what the real deal is. Pinball FX on Steam is great. It does work very well. I mean, I played that on my HD machine, and then obviously, I've got to test everything, so I run it on my 4K machine and loving it. I got to hit mute for a second. Wow. That actually hurt. Ah, that is much more better. Makes a lot of sense. iArcade is next to his ALP HD. They feel so similar. Yeah, I mean, it's the chip is a big jump up from the 3328. Okay, the arcade control panel. I have had issues on mine where if I didn't use it for a while, it would be a not responsive. You can go ahead and reach out to customer service. They do have a what they call an MCU updater that they can send you, some links to download, and you put that on a USB stick, go through a few steps, and it usually, in most cases, can bring the arcade control panel back to life. So just go ahead and reach out and let them know that but when you do tell them about the issue, make sure you do say it's the arcade control panel, and they'll help get you in the right direction there. I have not done Blitzmish yet. I'm yet. I don't have a Blitz machine, and after seeing what's been going on in the community, kind of wish I did. But yeah, should have taken advantage of that when I could. I remember there were some cool sales on them, and I missed every one of them. But hope everyone's having a Merry Blitzmas. Saucy just got done playing Star Wars Classic Collectibles on his ALP HD 4K. I guess that is your upgraded HD, the 4K display. So much fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the titles coming out in 2025 as well. Especially because as you experienced on the ALP 4K, that these tables are kind of like remastered is a strong word, but we'll go with that. Remastered, ported. I say remastered because they add in the SSF, which is something that is not normally in these tables. So I'm looking forward to seeing how those play. I'm so looking forward to the Star Wars games. Do we think we'll ever get back into the Sega mini consoles? I can't touch that one due to the history on that subject. Anything is possible, but that one I don't have any details on. Um, right now we're focusing solely on the home arcade market still, with the exception of some cute little arcade kind of things like the pet toys. But other than that, it's still going great with the pinball machines. Papa Brad said he had to replace his arcade control panel about a year ago in his HD pinball. I hope that's not the case for our friend Tony. MG wants to say, "What up, you other losers?" Oh, wait, no, he wasn't including himself. He just ordered $80 of hot and spicy Chinese food via the old COVID-era food delivery service app. He is ready for the balls to drop. There you go, buddy. Chinese food sounds great for New Year's Eve. Any chance for upgrade kits for the ALUs? Gamer Fridge, that was something that was looked at. Putting 3588s in there, and a combination of interest and just feasibility didn't really pan out. So the upgrade kits, the pre-orders that were taken were refunded, and I don't think you'll see that coming down the pike. That sneeze was pretty strong, man. I'm glad you felt it in your tip. That was a pop. I heard it. Stocked up on Charmin. I bet you did, buddy. Oh, man. I'm just literally reading chats here. I hope this isn't too boring for everybody. Considering putting the arcade control panel on the ALPHD, zero interest in it for the 4KP. Yeah, I mean, it's interchangeable, so go ahead. That'd be a cool place to put it. Just had a mean spaghetti dinner. I don't know what I'm going to do for tonight. I'm going to have to have a snack. We did have some kind of frozen casserole to just make dinner easy tonight, but I may sneak a snack in. Yeah, Sam's did have Blitz for $1.99 at one point. That would have been cool to have in the arcade. Nick sold his Blitz because the monitor died on it and was able to sell it. Yeah, see, I've got my 12-in-1 that is not dead but is acting up. I'm wondering if I can actually sell that. Blitzmiss, I believe we're talking about the, as Joe will say here, soft mod by Mystery Encoder. So if you got a Blitz cab, you know how to find stuff by Mystery Encoder, you might have a Merry Blitzmas. 4 years ago, MG says. Oh, okay, that was the answer I just gave. One day they'll make a waterproof Blitz cab. Why? And that is something I cannot comment on. I've heard of it, but I know nothing more than what anybody else knows. So that's a subject I cannot touch. Yes, Mystery Encoder's gift to the community, a mod to enable late hits in Blitz. That rhymed, son of a gun. And you got your answer. Native support for DOF links provides great SSF. That it does. Did that finally actually come out? I haven't been, I was originally involved in the DOF links for SSF, but I kind of, fell to the side based on my time. So, are you running that on FX right now, Saucy? Let me know. I know, man. Hot seat. That one did pop, so that's got to be a little more careful. Hopefully it didn't blow your ears out. No new skins are currently slated earlier than summer fall 25 as previously announced. Correct. Yes, there have been no new skins scheduled or announced. 4-player deck is a good piece of work. I actually was trying that out with the ALU CEHD, with one of the built-in games on that. I think it was at Ninja Kids. I think is one of the only 4-player games that's stock, but it worked great. It was great to see that, and it works with UCEs as well. I tried several UCEs that support 3 to 4-player games. Cannot imagine the returns and customer service damage you would run into upgrading the ALU. It's not, switching out boards inside, anything is not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially when you're trying to make something, I won't say easy, but I guess as compatible as it can be with old hardware, new hardware, and things like that. Thor's considering selling as Blitz, hasn't played it, and the 4-player deck is difficult to fit. Yeah, the 4-player deck on anything Arcade 1-Up, usually, it's either too small to really play and enjoy, or like you said, hard to fit inside the arcade. Nick's went down from 13 to 3 machines in his arcade. I didn't Galga guy have a similar situation. He was moving, and I think he sold a bunch of his arcades because he said it would have taken a whole moving truck just to move all of his arcade hardware. Star Wars skin pre-orders. That'd be cool. I'm not going to lie. And Saucy does report 100% support for all tables within 24 hours of release. So that SSF via Dofflinks is working good. Yeah, Blitz is a physically huge machine. MG, if you've got a ticket number with my customer support team and you have not had a resolution on that, go ahead and DM me, and I will go ahead and look at the ticket for you. Star Wars 4KP, yeah, that would be a slick skin. It really would. Papa Brad purged a few more 1-ups. I got stuff behind me that I don't play that much or if at all, so I may be thinking about doing a little bit of a purge as well. I the one that's not working is the one I would have missed the most, and that's the Atari 12-in-1. Yeah, I'm sure anybody that got their hands on that Street Fighter or that Mortal Kombat would enjoy them, especially because I have done upgrades in them. I've put in different buttons and different joysticks in both machines. Blitz is a good-looking cab, not going to lie. Saucy got about 2 hours of 720 on the ALU this afternoon. Wow. Now, like, non-stop game for 2 hours, Saucy, or you were just playing it over and over for 2 hours? Gotta know. How about a Killer Instinct skin for those rare tables? I haven't seen anything. I was pleased with the Sea of Thieves skin. Matter of fact, I've been looking forward to hearing about some of those in the wild to see who's gotten theirs so far, because that's one of the things I had to test this morning was the Sea of Thieves machines getting their built-in table. We play a Mario Kart. I got a red tie curry with MG on its way. Oh, yeah, no. Although next week will be gaming reviewers. That'll be the first first Tuesday of the month. So we'll be playing that. And let me see, am I going to play golf that night? I fly out on Wednesday on business. So I should be able to, my flight's not that early, I don't think. So I should be able to play golf next week. Which ALP skin do I want at games to acquire? That's a tough one for me to answer, Polo, because I know, I have a fuzzy crystal ball, but anything I would want. I mean, I was very fond of Attack from Mars when that came out, so that one is a classic. I mean, I'd have to look down the list of Williams tables and see if anything else jumps out at me as to something I would want as a skin. Um, I mean, obviously, any Star Wars skin would rock. There's nobody that can tell me they wouldn't think a Star Wars skin looked cool. So, that would be awesome. My wife's a big Mandalorian fan. Obviously, if that was to happen, she'd make me buy a table. But to go with all her Grogu collection on the other side of the basement here. What about you, Polo? What would be the 4KP skin that you'd want? Uh, Brad's machines had Glenn's controls in them. Over and over. So it wasn't a 2 hour game of 720. It's to say, is it physically possible to play a 2 hour game of 720? And for those of you that don't know, 720 is a skateboarding game, and the 720 has to do with a cool skateboarding move. If you've ever played any Tony Hawk, you will know exactly what we're talking about. Oh, you could pause the game. You could still have a 2 hour game and just pause it and come back. That's the beauty of multicades nowadays, is the ability to pause your game. I remember, and Saucy may remember this too. One of the early nods, Tetris was part of the National Owners Day, and I think I placed in the top three of that tournament back in the day. But Tetris could be a long ass game. I remember playing it, and I was wondering if I was going to get the game done in time for the end of the tournament because it was going on so long. I was like, oh shit, I probably should have started at a higher level, get some more points. But let's see here. What was that beeping sound for? Because that was a beep. No, looks like it was just Facebook Messenger. That was a loud beep. They should never do that. Yep, that was a silly one. All right. The only way to play Tron Legacy Pinball is with VPX or a real starter machine. Is that correct? I mean, to my knowledge, yeah. Biggie D's loving his mini golf. I know you are, man. You ask me about it every Tuesday, and I'm like, not yet. No, you've asked for the last Tuesdays when I've said not yet. Is Walkabout Golf happening tonight? It will not be happening with me involved, Brad, but you guys are welcome to go ahead and get together. Go into someone start the Rascal Room and go in there, and you guys have fun. Todd got his, had some small damage on the side artwork. Ooh, I hate when that happens. This week's thumbnail was clickbait. Why was it? What was the clickbait? You had some factory damage, but the back box hit it. That's nice. And are you sure it's factory damage or shipping damage? Just asking because that's typically where I hear things from is in shipping. It's usually a hole or a dent or something on the package that could be associated with the damage on the body. MG, that's a very positive outlook. It's funny. I was in the car business for a while. I know you're thinking, what? Him a car salesman? Yeah, actually I was. But one thing I learned, after going through so many cars was, you know what? That first scratch is gonna happen, and don't sweat it. You get a little scratch on your car. The first scratch, you're always like, it's new. New to you could mean a week, a month, a year. But yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Nick says if you're picking from Williams, Medieval Madness. That would be a cool skin. Carpet shaming again. Oh my. Iron Maiden, Legacy of the Beast. Okay, that is a cool looking table. Classic collectibles might make for a neat custom skin. All the Star Wars toys would be cool. I love that the collectible pinball game. You get to choose it, and of course, some of the beauty in the Pinball FX version is decorating your room. That's one thing I really do like about the Pinball FX, especially in the Star Wars Pinball on Quest. That is fun. If they release any Star Wars skin, it'd be a big problem. If they release Tron Legacy, the only problem would be figuring out how to pay my bills. I'm not touching that one. Pinbot table. Okay. Pinbot would be fun. MG, I am not, as I stated earlier, but you are welcome to play. Um, I'll be joining next week. I just, wanted to spend time with family for New Year's Eve. Not that I don't love you guys, but the wife makes sacrifices, and so I have to make some myself once in a while. She even gave me clearance to go ahead and host golf on Friday night if this little 20 super chat thing paid off in an hour. But yeah, I'm just testing. Oh God, I hate when I hit that. But I'm testing that out for YouTube, and so that's why I decided to try that cool little super chat goal thing. Goofy Foot said he ordered Sea of Thieves and got Adam's Family. You know what? I didn't hear the outcome of that one. Goofy, let me know. Tron and VPX VR is next level. I bet. Goofy's not playing golf tonight. He's going to watch the balls drop tonight. Yep. Same with the wife here. Factory back box had huge hole like a forklift, but it hit the box of legs. Okay, well, that was lucky. Hope the legs were okay. Street Fighter 2 skin. I could see that. Street Fighter 2 pinball would be fun too. Goofy Foot. MG is saying no playing golfy tonight. Collectible Star Wars is indeed a very good table, and Star Wars VR is absolutely amazeballs. Custom Arcades. Gottlieb actually had an SF table. I do recall that. VPX VR. I forget how that works. The man with that is totally meatball saucy. Totally. We will make a room called Rascal in honor of you. Thank you, Biggie D. There are VR pinball games developed for VR. Check. Yes, there are. No golf, no Mario Kart, and so much clickbait. I mean, I totally had Mario Kart and golf on the on that thumbnail. Let me go ahead and take a look at that really quick. Yeah, that totally screamed Mario Kart and mini golf. I'm sorry. I disappointed you again. I'm shamed. Hey Ralph, good to see you. Very easy to set up and play VPX and VR. See, I told you he's the guy to ask. All right. My family wants a Golden Girl skin. Clicks over there on my family and puts him in timeout. Hunting for one before he got his Mando. Vic has one. This is like Biggie stream. He reads out everything like Shark Peen. Wait, I said Shark Peen. Darn it. Now I owe something. Well, MG, I not only am I reading it, I'm actually answering it. But, yes, Sean, our ball. That's that mine and his, or he means our time zone. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Could be talking about our ball. 2.5 hours, true dat. Good to see you, Shotgun Sean. It says gaming show. If that doesn't clickbait me into thinking we were playing games, I don't know what would. Or maybe we're talking about gaming. I got you there. Doubt we'd see it from Farsight in digital form. Pinball division is shadow their former self. I would love to see some more Farsight stuff. You just need Meatballs Bat Files. There you go, man. Meatballs Bat Files. Fireworks going all over the place, right? I hope that's not happening around here. I live out in the sticks, but it still happens, and my dog does not enjoy that stuff. Yes, there is a VPX version of Street Fighter 2. 30 minutes until fireworks in your neighborhood. Ooh, yuck. Aw, he's saying your balls are finally dropping. Is that for Sean or is that for MG? All right, gang. I need to go ahead and refill the drink really quick here. We've already lasted an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and put us on a commercial break for just a couple minutes while I get a refill, and then we'll come back and see how much longer we want to go. I'm thinking I want to end by 10 o'clock to spend some time watching New Year's Eve stuff with the wife. Let me just hit these really quick. Waiting for an update on his playfield replacement. I'll take a peek at that for you, Thor. P-dubs. You got a sick dog, dude? That sucks. A friend of mine's dog is suffering from illness that probably is not going to be good. I mean, outcome is looking short term. So totally feel for anybody going through that. Good, praying for the dog, man. Fireworks about to go off. Well, thank you very much for popping in, P-dubs. Happy New Year's to you as well. And again, thanks for stopping by. MG, you sit when you... Never mind. Da 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 da. What about that break I said I was going to be? Is it already 2025 for Michael B? I thought he was an hour and a half ahead of us, not 2.5. I could be wrong. What's the name of his place again? His city? I forget. All right. Now for that break I said we're going to take, I'm going to take that break. Michael B is 4 days ahead of us. I thought it was 90 minutes ahead. Yeah, I thought so. All right, I'm going to keep an eye out here that was the last comment before the break. And let me hit that magic break button so we can go ahead and get that advertisement taken care of, and I can get a refill on my drink. I will be right back, guys. I swear I've seen used motor oil come out of an engine, quicker than pouring this stuff. That is just, look at that. But God, I love it. Screwball eggnog, if you haven't had it, it's based on Screwball whiskey, which is a peanut butter flavored whiskey. Not normally my jam, but I got to tell you, man, this rocks. All right, let's see here. Michael Bill B's a shill for New Year's. He goes for all time zones. Yeah, he does. Some more love going on for P-Dub's dog. Playfield is about a 1-inch square on the top left corner. That's DOA. Whoa. That is something I've never heard about before. Huh. I'll see if I can find your ticket, Thor. Yeah, that's doggy time. Mrs. Dog, yeah, we lost a dog, I want to say, sometime last year. And that's my other dog is over 10 years old. She'll be 11 next week. So, and she's already starting to suffer from arthritis. So I totally know what that's like, man. I'm not looking forward to her health waning at all. She's my coworker here at the house, keeps me sane. And by sane, I mean gives me an excuse to talk out loud because I can at least say I'm talking to the dog. So, yeah, she would be sorely missed. Oh, heck yeah. That would. I mean, especially if it's a new machine, Jason. Yeah, I get you, Gamer Fridge. Totally. Yeah, MG. Yeah, it's hard to say replacing dogs because they become family. They're not just commodities anymore. Okay, Mrs. Rascal is noticed that I took a break for a refill and is hoping that I do save her some. Okay, all right. Yes, honey, I will go ahead and save you some. And all those bad things I said earlier, I didn't mean them because I didn't know you were watching. Okay, they are, Nix. I mean, cats don't suck. I mean, sometimes cats can be a very, fine companion. Mine are outside cats, so, but we still let them in sometime. Look like a glass of some. Oh, you mean the cream of some young guy? Is that what you're getting with your Chinese? The cream of some young guy? Okay. I had to do that because of what you said. I do not mean any offense to anybody of any Asian nationalities. Half wish I hadn't got my dog fixed. Uh, yeah, sometimes they do go ahead and get big after losing those things. Own dog's entire life, always so tough when they're sick. Yeah, yeah. 5 dogs. I think I've probably had more than that in my lifetime, but I did grow up in the country. Yeah, man, totally, totally. And Biggie D says hi to Mrs. Rascal. Wow, 10 dogs. I can say that probably beats my record. Although, like I said, I've had quite a lot over the years. Uh, well, I guess MG liked that thumbnail picture of my wife and is wondering how I reeled that one in. All right, Joel. You have a great night too. And by the way, I hope you had a good time last week, Christmas Eve at your friend's house. Hope he's doing well. Hello, honey. Why are you watching the show? You never watch the show. What the hell? Damn. All right, Biggie D. You have a good night, man. All right, 3 cats, 2 giant dogs. That is the one thing about it is traveling. You either have to board the pets or you'll have somebody house slash dog sit. Oh, you meant buy to Retro Lizard. Gotcha. Oh, MG got his hot and spicy. Can't wait. Stock Jock, both dogs here hovering because all the fireworks. Yeah, yeah, my dog hates fireworks. And am I going to watch the giveaway stream tomorrow? Yeah, because maybe you might send me a link because pretty sure I've got that Mario Kart super duper steering wheel with pedals that I was giving away for you guys. So yeah, I will be there. Oh, a New Year pajama party. You're always in your pajamas. Come on, Minister. Don't lie. You talk about my bankroll? Is that you talk about my roll? Is that what you talk about, MG? Are you wearing underoos? We got to know, Brooklyn Menace. Are they underoos? They did a what you call it, pajama party or pajama night when we were on the Kiss cruise. That was a good theme. It is a very sweet prize. I was going to sell that bad boy, but decided you guys helped put me over 1,000 that one night, so it is going in the pot for you guys' giveaway. Brooklyn's wearing a sexy nightgown, bow chicka wow wow, for a pajama party. Toga, toga. All right, Batman jammies. Uh, oh, what did your wife hand you to wear? Hmm. And more importantly, what's the wife wearing for this pajama party? All right. Arcades Anonymous giveaway show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. There is your link. Thank you, Jason, for posting that. I will be watching and jumping on the show because, as I said, I've got that Mario Kart Deluxe kind of, steering wheel. That thing is rad, too. Buttons all over the steering wheel. It's almost like you're, in the Mach 5 from Speed Racer. And then you've got the two pedals on the floor. So really great way to kind of get, deep or more immersed in Mario Kart. Superman and Batman underoos. Now we're talking about things here, man. What? The pantless crotchleys? Yeah, them things. Underoos. Somehow cool when they weren't supposed to be. Spider-Man and Aquaman. I've seen those. Yeah. I Do they still make underoos? Somebody look that up for me. Let me know. Yeah, Nix. They made two different versions of that, and this is the really big bulldog version. Um, the smaller one is nice too, but that one I'm giving away is the bomb. You can go ahead and mount it to the table with suction cups or with it's got like a vice kind of C clamp kind of thing on it, and it does a great job holding it in place. Hey, Ritual Dello. Yes, you are late to the party. I mean, I'm on my second drink right now. Mrs. Rascals even chimed in, asking me to not drink all of the eggnog. Yes, it's the Mario Kart wheel from Hori. Hori makes two of those. Let me look up what this one is. Hori Nintendo Switch Mario Kart Racing Wheel. And let me find that. Okay, this is at bestbuy.com, but I'll just show what what the pictures look like from that. Let's see, jump to the website. Oh, come on, just visit the site. There we go, and present a screen. There we go. So this is the bad boy we're talking about. It's the Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Deluxe. And as you can see, like I said, that's got buttons all over heckin' creation. Get rid of that. Let's see. Yeah, looking at it this way. So you got every single button on the gamepad plus some. You've got the pedals on the floor. The little panel sticks out there to give it a little more balance so it doesn't flip over. Here is the clamp that would go underneath it. So that is exactly what we're talking about, that I'm giving away on this show tomorrow night. And yes, it is good for other racing games as well, Nix. Let me blast this off of here. And the other thing about it is if you have or want to buy for the ALU or the ALU Mini, Buy Stuff Arcades does have a mount for steering wheels that works on that mount, and they also have configuration for how to use or set up coin ops games to use the steering wheel. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, anything by Hori, by the way, is really good quality. To me, they make some of the best stuff for the Nintendo Switch, as well as other consoles. Space reasons, I get you. Do they have the smaller one on here? I don't know if they have it on their site, so I can't see it. All right, so that'll be given away. And if I'm correct, there's this guy named Joel who's going to be giving away a. Is that a PS5? I hear being given away on the Arcades Anonymous show tomorrow night. I hope I'm eligible for that. Only reason I hope I'm eligible is because my grandson Malachi was beating me up for a PS5 all weekend. Don't know where this came from, but he just wanted a PS5, and we were at a one of those arcade type places that has all those gotcha games, or you have to try to clip the wire or put the key in the thing, and the ripoffs. He saw a PS5, and I swear he blew $5 in tokens just trying to win a PS5 that was damn near impossible to win. So the Hori Steam controller is the bomb. Well, thank you, Stock Jock. I appreciate you confirming that. Oh, wait, yeah. Sean says Joel gave him the PS5. It's now a PS3, and it doesn't work. As long as you've been subscribed for 24 hours before the show. I think I've been subscribed for a while now. Oh, goodness gracious. So the Hori Steam controller I think that's the one I was reading about that is damn near about as good as the actual Steam controller they previously released. Because that is, I think they call it the Hori Pad for Steam. Is that what I'm seeing here? It's about looks like it's $60 on Amazon. That's what I'm showing. There's the UK version. What the heck? Let's look at the UK version. No worries. The Hori controller is totally awesome. Let me share this tab and pop that on the screen. So yeah, that Hori controller is really sweet. I'm going to zoom in on some of it here. But so you got your usual, D-pads, and I do believe those are what do you call those? Hall joysticks. But all the key buttons you would want, and let's see here. Rechargeable Pro, dedicated buttons for Steam access, capacitive touch thumbsticks, gyro sensor and programmable buttons. Also works with X input controllers for Windows. So this has been touted as the best controller to play with Steam. And besides the actual Steam controller itself, I would totally agree. This is, they always make quality stuff. And if I was looking for a controller and I didn't have 10 million Xbox controllers hanging around here, that would be the one I would get. And as you see, they've got a lot of stuff going on for Nintendo, obviously. All right, where did I leave off? Let's see. Oh, the OG Steam controller rocks. Totally does. It only has one of the thumb pads on it. The like a trackpad like you do on the Steam Deck. But yeah, that is about the next best thing to the Steam Deck when it comes to how to play Steam games. Hori Flight Stick rocks. PSVR 2. Don't know, Biggie D. We'll see. Right now, I don't play my my Quest 3 enough. I mostly only play with you guys, for golf as well as for exercising. But we'll see if the work-life balance changes and I spend more time playing guitar. Then I can spend more time growing my gaming time. So we will see. Oh, so enjoying the night out. Not me. Not me. I'm staying home, staying safe, and you stay safe as well, Sean. Oh yeah, Steam controller. Those things rocked. Now most people got those with that box that was kind of like a wireless gateway for your PC to pump Steam games to your TV or something. That was a pretty cool thing back in the day. The Underoos license has been sub-licensed to BioWorld to make adult-size Underoos. Too bad they're not doing it. Oh, now MG wants them to change the rules because MG wasn't subscribed to Arcades Anonymous yet, and he wants to be in. And I want to wish everybody who is here and watches this, between now and New Year's or even after New Year's, I want to wish you guys and gals a very happy New Year. Um, you know, we'll just end the show here on New Year's resolutions, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put mine out there, and you guys tell me what yours are. Mine, it's kind of a combination. It is work life balance, and part of that work life balance is play more games, play more guitar, spend more time with my wife. Those are the top three on the work life balance. So, and it's not in any specific order, but I'm looking forward to hopefully, enjoying some games on the PS5 I got, and obviously, continue to enjoy the games on Xbox Game Pass. But I made some serious investments over the last 12 months in guitar gear, and so I need to spend the time with that gear, not just because I spent the money, but because I really want to just get better. I've seen the progress from the little bit of practice I've been doing, but I'm thinking I could obviously do better. So that's mine is work life balance. BD says you subscribe right now, you might make it. Well, actually, not right now. Well, it depends on when the giveaway is. Good point. Got to keep out the riffraff. Rich Wodello is hoping for no kidney stones in 2025. Amen to that, brother. And Jason's agreeing with me that balance is key. It is. It's not always about working super hard and making more money. Money ain't gonna make you happy if you don't have time to use it. The way you originally wanted to. It's kind of one of those vicious cycles. I wish I had more money, and then when you work really hard and have to work harder to get that extra money you thought you wanted so bad, then you don't have the time to enjoy that money. So yeah, balance is key, man. Oh, how many alt accounts do you think MG has? Hey, man, I do believe most of us, if not all of us, are subscribed already. Looking at it, it seems like they took the license and made a lot of their. Oh, we're back on the Underoos. Boxer prints. Okay. New Year's resolution is to exercise more. Okay. I need to sneak that in as well. I used to exercise almost every morning, and there's always an excuse. I got sick, and gotta work my way back up, or I'm working too hard, which is lately the thing. So, oh man, that was harsh coming up here. What's different is nobody's calling them underoos anymore. Brooklyn's resolution is to start doing drugs. Okay, I mean, if you haven't, which drugs are we talking about? At Games New Year's resolution is 1440. I actually read that out loud, MG. I read that out loud for you. I'm not even going to smack you around for it. Being happier than last year. Okay. For some people, 2024 was rough. I had a few things go on. Um, Thor says 100% at MG. Gamer Fridge says to grow the YouTube channel. That is actually one of the other aspects I didn't mention in my work-life balance is spending that, those couple hours you need to go ahead and put out some content. So that is on the list, Gamer Fridge. Amen, brother. Biggie D says 2024 is a tough year. 2025 is going to be the best yet. I mean, if you're comparing to all the stuff previously, sure. Oh, MG is always worth a laugh, isn't he, Sean? Always. Well, I can't think of any other resolutions I've got. Like I said, most of it revolved around the work-life balance, and that can definitely, cover a whole bunch of things. I named a couple off the top of my head, but getting that balance is key. Do what you want to do, and make sure you make the time for it, is what I say. What else we got going on here? Sean says 2025 will be the best if GTA comes out. From my brother from another mother, Ritual Dello, hopefully kinder and gentler year. Oh, as long as we don't keep buying guitars, Ritual Dello. But can you actually have too many guitars? Wait. Hopefully GTE trailer will drop at midnight. Is that a thing? Do I need to keep my eyes peeled for that? I'll keep my eyes peeled if I have to. Master Splinter would like to see 2025 be a year of spreading light and offering grace. Jason, did that come from one of MG's fortune cookies? And why are you cracking open MG's fortune cookies? Dreamcast, baby. Saucy's youngest child graduates this year. Graduates high school or college. Resolved to build stability for both adult children so they can get the hell out. Oh, empty nesting does rock. I'm not going to lie. MG's cookies are to die for. Is that code? GTA 3 on the Dreamcast. All right, gang. Well, I went ahead and told the wife I would have this show wrapped up by 10 o'clock so she could come down and we could watch, the rest of the Rockin' New Year's Eve. It's always been a thing in my family back when it was not Ryan Seacrest. Why can't I ever say his name straight? Don't know. But looking forward to seeing what's going on there. And I'm really glad you guys spent some time with me, and I'm glad I got to spend it with you guys. I didn't expect this much of a turnout, so thank you again for showing up, guys, and for hanging out with me and sharing, what you guys did in 2024, what you want from 2025. And let's see, let's go down the list here. Biggie D is going to make a mini golf room called Rascal. So, I don't know how much time. I know I did. I'm working on it. So yes, guys. Go ahead, go into Walkabout Mini Golf. Just go ahead and say join in the room, Rascal. Whoever's first will be the host of the room, and anybody else can join in, guys. So you guys have fun, and I'll be playing with you guys next week. Or should I just do the usual pun and say next year? You are welcome, Mr. Saucy. Yes, Mrs. Rascal, I will wrap this up by 10 p.m. I promise. MG is clean like a mother. Yeah. All right. 2024 is a roller coaster ride for Jay. More ups than downs. Well, okay. Good for you, man. Good for you. Let's hope that 2025 is a great year, guys. Best health to everybody. I agree with you there. So let's all say Happy New Year to each other. I'm going to go ahead and hit that outro music and, put up the last few comments. So, guys, thanks a lot for hanging. I will see you next Tuesday. Sean will be back. Goofyfoot is a member for 16 months, it says there. Thank you very much, Goofyfoot. Thanks for the support of the show. And I will see you guys next week on That Gaming Show. Now to find that outro video.